Hello students, welcome back. From today's lecture, we are going to start Standard 12th Biology, last unit Ecology and chapter number 13 Organism and its Population. Before starting the chapter, first, what is ecology? So, ecology is derived from the two Greek words. First is oikos and second is lygos. Oikos means home or place, or in short we can say it's a habitat of particular organism in which they can live or survive, and lygos means the study. So the ecology is study of organism where they live. For example, if we are talking about humans, then in ecology with human we are study the overall environment which is present surrounding the human. And according to Odom, the ecology is study of the relationship between organism and their environment. Because in this the human can interact with many things like temperature, water, food, other animals and also within humans. So the overall study of human and its environment. So the relationship between any organism and its environment is known as ecology. Ecology is also known as bioecology or environmental biology. And Ernst Haeckel is a scientist who coined the term ecology, and the definition was given by Odom, but the term is given by Ernst Haeckel. And in India, Ramdev Mishra is known as father of ecology. And these all terms you have to remember for MCQs. This living world has a diverse and complexity. That means there are many organisms and also other abiotic factors which live in this world. There is a huge variety of organisms, that is from single cell to multicellular organism, like amoeba, paramecium to multicellular organism like large trees like banyan tree or neem plant or elephant, human, etc. Mainly, this complexity of the world is recognized by various level of biological organization. And this biological organization are there is many atoms present in environment like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, etc. They collectively form varieties of molecule like CO2, NH3, H2O, PO4 3, etc. And these all molecules collectively form macromolecules like phospholipids, DNA, carbohydrates, some monosaccharide or lipid like monoglyceride, diglyceride, etc. And these all macromolecules will collect together and form a single cell. And then the group of cell is known as tissue. For example, here is varieties of cell which forming the epithelial tissue. Then this tissue will collectively form a particular organ like lungs, stomach, intestine, etc. And these all organs will collectively form a particular organ system. If we are talking about lungs, then it will be the part of respiratory system. If we are talking about kidney, then it will be the part of excretory system. If we are talking about stomach, then it will be included in digestive system. So in different system, different organs are present. So according to the organ system will be form, and this organ system will result in the formation of any type of organism, and this organism will form population. So the population is a group of individual organisms. That is, if we are talking about lion, then lion's population is different. If we are talking about human, then human population is different. If we are talking about pigeons, then pigeons population is different. And this population will collectively form community, and community interaction will result in ecosystem, and this ecosystem will form whole earth's biosphere, and this will result in varieties of life on the earth. In biological organization, there are varieties of things that happens. Our surrounding, there are many processes which are going. From this, one is singing of birds. So by saying that bird is singing, may a two question rise in our mind. One is, why does the bird sing? And second is, how does they sing? So in first question, that is, why does the bird sing? In that we can answer that for the communication they sing, or for the reproduction to attract their partner they may sing. And the second question is, how does the bird sing? So the bird has a specific organs called syrinx, which is also known as windpipe in the birds. So by crossing of the air from this syrinx, it will produce some voice. In this way, the bird can sing. And among these, there are also various questions like, why night blooming flowers are white? Mainly night blooming flowers are that who blooms in night. And in mainly why the flowers that bloom in day are colored, that is to attract the pollinators for the pollination. But in night blooming flower, there is no way to attract the insects. And for the color, there is responsible a pigment, and production of pigments require energy. So the night blooming flower cannot attract the pollinators. So there is no need to produce pigments because any insects cannot come on the flower at night. So the plant do not waste energy in production of pigments. And that's the reason why the night blooming flowers are white. Then other question is, how bees, that is honeybees, identify that which flower has a nectar. So mainly honeybees identify the flower by their scent, because every flower has a particular substrate in their scent, and from this scent or smell honeybees can identify that this particular flower has a nectar or not. Then the other question is, why cactus has many thorns? So cactus is a xerophytic plant. That is, they can live in desert condition where the water is very low. So to maintain their water level, they convert their leaves into thorns. And in this way, they can save their water. And the last is, how chick recognize their mother? So the answer is imprinting. Imprinting is when we can see first thing, we can actually memorize it very well. So by using this imprinting or by the touching sensation, the chicks or any newborn can identify their mother. So this is all about today's lecture. In next lecture, we will continue with organism and its environment.